Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111. Welcome back if you're returning, and a warm welcome if you're new here. Anywho's, let's get it right into this. I actually recorded this message on TikTok, so you will see how this was coming out. I'm gonna post it as a short here on YouTube. Anyway, so the energy is that you're being encouraged to take the first or make the first move. And yes, this might be the first step that you're taking on a rather long journey, because it says the long path, or it is something that has taken quite a long time already. But something seems to be a bit stuck, or at least there is a resistance on your part, or if you feel it deep in your soul that this is more talking about the situation that you feel intuitively is the person, it's like correlating to the life of the person that you connected to, then take it how it resonates, okay? So, but before you can be bold and make that first move to go on that journey that is going to be a long path, right? You're being asked what you need to release, and the Distant Horizons card came out. Now, I think it's also interesting that those are like long and distant. Those are, yeah, it's both signifying something that is far, something that is rather out of reach, or at least you cannot grasp it, right? So, but I think it is so interesting depicted on the Distant Horizons with the anchor, but also with the flying ship, which kind of resembles dreams. But you can be rest assured because the new start is coming and the answers you need are also coming. And whatever you need to release, this is causing, oh wait, what was it this way? Whatever you're going to release, it is going to have a successful outcome. And a personal issue is reaching resolution. I'm going to put it here because I'm not 100% sure when I was seeing it and in what combination. But when I also saw the wrong person, the false person, this is also talking about someone who is wearing a mask, yeah? Or having people around you who are maybe not of a good influence because they might keep you down, they might not encourage you going for your dreams, whatsoever, right? Let me move the camera just a little bit down in order for you to see, preferably also what is written on here. But there is also the Judgment, the Court card, which means there is a karmic judgment that is taking place. And maybe this is also something that has taken quite a long time. Now, I'm getting specific. Maybe you have been entangled with a very, toxic person. Let's put it like this. And you're being encouraged to really go for that divorce, for that separation. And yes, it might take a long time, but the divine is actually on your side when it comes to this. Now, it's not going to be for everyone that you have to separate from someone, because not everyone is in a relationship or marriage, commitment, however you want to define it. Yeah. But this could also be that you are distancing yourself from a friend group. Whoever's energy that I'm picking up, you're being encouraged to distance yourself from someone who has been a bad influence in your life. And judgment is being called on this situation. And yes, it's going to feel like a long, winding road, but it's going to be so successful, okay? So what do you need to release? Maybe also the fear that something is so far away, and maybe you're also overthinking it, because those are also the thoughts. But whatever it is, whatever you're thinking of, there will be a peaceful and successful resolution of it all, okay? Okay, so there is a new start coming. You will receive the answers that you need. And whatever needs resolution is also coming in for you, okay? Now, let's see. I want to grab this stack once more. Is there anything else from the Kipper cards that we need to know? Wow, the military person. So this is someone who's taking decisive action. I just saw poverty and wow, the rich girl. Like this, and there's wedding. Yeah, maybe the thoughts are, yeah, the main person. Maybe the person that this message is connected to is kind of fearful that if they are stepping away from a situation, like a personal relationship, and for some, it might not even be romantic. It could be also like career related or family related, that for instance, if it's family related, that you are going to be cut out of the will, or that person is who I'm reading, which is then leading like to this poverty. The marriage card, yeah, okay. 3 seems to be significant here for some reason, the number 3. So March, maybe life path 3, maybe Gemini, because it's the house, the 3rd house. It's also the house of communication, and you also have the answers you need are coming. Okay, that's the card that flipped. It's a journey. You are going on that journey, and it's leading to stability. So even if there is stability that is being lost, and this is also something that is being fearful, that new start, that new beginning is on its way. So where is this journey leading to? I mean, we saw stability already. Where is the journey? Wow, new beginning. The child. You cannot even, yeah. Yeah, oh, wow, look. And it's the death and it's the theft. So whatever was taken away is going to be, there is an end to it. Whoever kept you or the person that you're connected to in like maybe a poverty mindset, this is done and dusted. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know about what do you need to release? I would like to, for the distant horizons. I'm also hearing to not keep your dreams chained and to dream wildly. Okay. No? Yeah. Yeah. It's this this devastation, right? Stepping out of this defeatist energy, because you can make that change. You are. And you are also going to get justice in this situation. This is a theme that keeps coming out. Okay. The win-win outcome is forecast. Main person and sickness. And you know what I'm getting here is winning over what has been keeping someone stagnant and keeping someone in a negative health state. That could also be mental, could be emotional, something that really lowered your energy, or the person that you're connected to. And it's the thoughts that really made this person that we're tapping into really sick. Yeah. Yeah, but the change is what is creating this win-win outcome in the end. Okay. So the journey is leading to this new beginning. What does that new beginning, the new start hold? I mean, the answers are coming and there's resolution. A time to give rather than take. Believe in the impossible, time for healing, and nothing is yet set in stone. So literally what it means is that whatever this new beginning, you are the master manifester of it. You are the creator of it. So nothing is yet set in stone. So you are still able to create the change and believe in the impossible. Don't be hung up about like what could go wrong. And a time to give rather than take. You know what I'm hearing is it is a time to give to yourself rather than relying on someone giving something to you. So where you would take, right? Because it's time for healing. It's time to create this positive change. So do they still not want? Why be bold and make the first move? Why? Just one card. Love to have one card for this. What has sparked this? You cannot make this up. Work through your fears. Yeah, because your fears have been, or the person that I'm tapping into, you've been held back by fears. Fears of losing money, fears of losing how people are viewing you. Like the image, like a damage to the image. Maybe this person that I'm tapping into is also someone who is perceived as really strong and having their life completely together. So whether this is you or someone you're connected to. Like maybe super successful, like a white picket fence kind of person, okay? So basically everything is hunky-dory and super awesome. And my shit's not gonna stink kind of energy, right? And any kind of change to that status quo obviously also comes with a lot of fear, because that is the unknown, because you don't know what is happening outside of that white picket fence. And that is just completely normal and human to be wary of change, or maybe not be to be super eager about it. That's just natural. It's okay. Human beings do like some kind of structure, even if you are a very free-spirited person, or at least seem to feel like you are. It does give a good feeling if you have like a safety net. Let's face it, it's true. No one likes to be unsafe. And it's natural. It's just it's a survival instinct, right? But some throat chakra blockage. Yeah, maybe it is really time to speak up. Cough it up. Like it's time to cough it up. To not hold it in any longer, because I don't think that whoever this message is for, that this is a huge surprise. This seems to be something that you've always known intuitively. Even if this is the person that you're connected to, I'm 100% sure that this person intuitively already knew it, but tried to ignore it. Either because of thinking that they might keep someone else safe, or maybe just themselves. But it's time to make that move to really free yourself and to really release those fears. And those messages, they're really tying in. And I also recorded another message, but I haven't posted it yet. And it's so aligned, like, with the message of not being held captive anymore. And it's all, yeah, it's time to heal. Time for healing again. Yeah. But your dreams need a practical plan. Don't just do it irrationally. Do not be led by emotion. Yes, by your intuition, but do not be, do not act like a headless chicken. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Now I see bring love into the situation. And with this, the message is clear that it's also showing yourself the love, or the person is to show themselves the love and be also kind of forgiving. That I'm hearing a person that says, well, I should have known better. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Everyone's gonna laugh, like, or someone is going to look down on me, or people are going to be happy because they see me failing at something. It doesn't freaking matter what other people say. In the end, you're the one that needs to be able to look into the mirror, or at least by the end of your life, you should be there and you should be fine with how you lived your life. And I can guarantee one thing, staying stuck just out of fear, even though there is the option to break out of it, this is going to really mess up, like, the life path forward. And I'm not saying this to jinx anyone. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because like I said, this person that I'm tapping into is going to go that way. Yes, it takes courage and it might take longer. Yeah, especially if this is karma that is being cleared, that might have also been needing to be cleared for past lifetimes. Of course, it's going to be a shite load, okay, to actually clear it up. Of course, it's not going to be like this piece of cake. That would have been nice, right? But sadly, it just doesn't work that easily oftentimes. And that's okay. Don't be hard, or they shouldn't be hard on themselves, because everything is going to be okay. But just to become very clear as to what you need to release, because what is dragging you down, what is trying to pull down your dreams and visions? What is blocking those dreams and visions to take flight, to dream big, to be free? Because sometimes an anchor is not what you need. Sometimes you need something that is setting you free. And I believe that the person that we're tapping into, whether it's you or someone you're connected to, has the power to literally release themselves. And they will. 100%. Because that new start is coming. 100%. It's a journey into this new beginning. Beautiful. And that new beginning might still be hidden because the 18 correlates to the moon. Maybe it's gonna come in Pisces season. That's when you really see how it takes root. Now, some people are going to freak out. Oh my God, Pisces season is so far away. Well, be glad. Means you're still freaking alive to see Pisces season. Isn't it lovely? So quit focusing on when something is coming in and enjoy whatever you can in the very moment, and take everything step by step. And I actually should take my own advice, because impatience is a huge thing for me. So, but this is why I'm saying this, because here I can be absolutely objective and just see it from a higher perspective. And it's a guidance that needs to come through. And yeah, and like how I commented on a really lovely comment that I saw, Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because that person really understood what I'm trying to convey with my messages. Um, I'm not here to keep you stuck. And to be fair, you should never give anyone the person and the power. Interesting, the person, huh? Um, to make you feel stuck. If tarot readings are triggering you and you feel like you have to leave nasty comments, guess what? Maybe it's not for you. And that's okay. You might come around in 3 months and then you're gonna watch a new tarot reading and it's going to resonate and you're gonna feel the freaking difference of what message is for you and what message isn't. And there's no shame in it. That's all good. But it's a learning curve. And what I would like for the people who come to my channel and who feel comfortable here, I want you to really trust your own intuition. I'm not here to blow butterfly kisses up your buttocks, yeah? Because that's not gonna help you. And I'm telling you this because I had a very tough situation years ago before I actually started to really be fully awakened. And I got very, very dependent on a person. And at some point, I trusted her judgment more than my own. And it took me months to regain that confidence again. And yes, I did have tarot readings from that person. She was accurate, I'm gonna tell you that much. But that was even worse because that person was so spot on that I thought, oh God, this person is going to, it's the non plus ultra. Like this person will have to guide me because I don't know. Yes, I do. And that person really took advantage of it. And that's not high vibrational. And you should be very careful because someone who just gives you just enough information, like feeding you crumbs just to keep you addicted, not nice. That's not how you should be doing this. And I know that I also did a personal reading. I did actually, I think 3 for this person. And at some point, I actually noticed a pattern. And I told this person, I don't know, I don't think he's watching my channel anymore. But never mind, really nice. And it was such a beautiful experience for myself because I didn't know this person at all. And I was spot on. And this person took their time to write me the longest email and how I confirmed certain things and I mentioned stuff that technically I shouldn't have been able to know. Anyway, but I did tell that person that this person is powerful themselves and they have a huge intuition. And I said, if you want me to, of course I can do it. I can give you another personal reading, but you don't need it. And I'd rather want you to trust your own intuition. Do not be dependent and don't waste your money. I didn't charge a lot at all. Like I did even a 1-hour reading for like, I think it was $33. So that's not bad at all. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, so this is why trust yourself and you can do it. And I believe in you. And I don't want anyone to stay stuck. I want you to grow and evolve. And if that means that you're going to stop watching these videos, awesome. Awesome, because that means that your reality has taken on what you would like to see in the outside world. Awesome. Kudos to you. I would be the last person who'd be like, no, now I have a viewer less. No, screw that. Okay. I'm only on here because I honestly hope that I can be a safe space or give guidance to someone who needs to hear it. And if your spirit guides are comfortable enough to use me and send you the messages, then that's awesome. And if it's just for one person, I'm glad to do that. Okay? Anyway, I'm gonna leave right here. Take care. Until next time. Bye bye.